Alright, we are back with Evil on Guard.
Evil on Guard with a wine glass full of what I imagine to be orange juice.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like if it was actually alcohol, cognac. Because of the brown color.
Since this is Evil on Guard, it's alcohol.
Obviously, it's cognac.
Good people don't drink wine. Evil people do.
Well, I am still surprised that he had scars under that hair.
I'm kind of wondering how he got them.
Yeah, that is really very pronounced.
What, did he fight Wolverine?
Well,
alright, let's figure out Matt's secret.
Yeah.
Well done, Mr. Wright. But it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. So you are Shelly to kill his client? You didn't think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
Wow. He's just unashamed about it.
And the guy in the background's like, whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, he's secretly evil? Not my... Let's see, job description. Don't care. I'm here to make sure he doesn't escape.
What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Dwan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lloyd?
Man, even the fangs are pronounced. You're lying. What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl.
Oh yeah, way past it.
Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Like this alcohol in my hand. I'm not sure where I got it from.
Yeah, where did you get it? But why? Why did you hide the video camera and...
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins.
He wanted proof it happened.
What? Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turned their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deeds over their heads. And a superstar like me, well, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why...
Yes, that's where the video comes in.
I get a feeling...
What?
I get a feeling... The killer is not the type of assassin that would blackmail their client, though.
No, but Mr. On God is evil.
Yeah, very evil.
It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. The guy just changed his voice slightly there. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want.
Man, you're cruel on God. Holy shit.
That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
Pearl, have you not seen him and heard him? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl.
Wow.
I fucking love voicing him already.
Like, he's just unapologetically evil.
Indeed, I have this wine glass that I evilly bribed to get.
So why did you want to murder him?
Because... I don't know.
Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corridor?
Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
Wow.
I just have to add the evil laughs in. I don't know what he would actually be sounding like, but come on.
Yeah, it's too perfect.
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Corda had been able to give it, then Mr. Ungod's secret would have...
Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. Ah, how beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Corda ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away.
Oh my god.
Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them.
Ah, refreshing like a spring breeze.
Adrian fell for it. The assassin, too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Math on God. Ah, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corda, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Because he hasn't.
Hey now! I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Corda. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Ugh. Ah, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you?
Can't you just give up being the lawyer of them? Yeah.
You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound?
But then we lose Maya.
Ah, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Wow, he's really netted us in quick. Mystic Maya!
You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word. So I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You, God behind me, ignore everything. I paid you enough.
Wait, I'm getting paid?
I'm sure Matt's bribing him at this point. He's evil enough for it.
Yeah. This is getting nuts.
You scoundrel! So if I were you, Mr. Wright Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. Such a cliche phrase.
It actually is.
Juan said something just like that, if my memory serves. Of course. Well, we all know how all things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer.
Wow.
Oh, I love it.
This is nuts. Oh god.
Maya, what am I supposed to do?
And now you finally found it. The starting line of this case.
Edgeworth.
I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct.
Wow, we have teleportation powers.
It's the Edgeworth powers.
Ooh, how can Matt get those powers?
Well, right. What are you going to do? You plan on changing your strategy? No! We can't do that! That's right. He's holding Maya hostage.
What? What should I do?
That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth? Right? Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right, it's your turn.
My turn?
What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one?
Isn't a lawyer both a defense attorney and a prosecutor? They just kind of specialize and they get new names.
Like, they're technically both lawyers.
Yeah. It's just Phoenix is a defense attorney, Edgeworth is a prosecutor.
Yeah.
But they're both still lawyers.
You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own.
Okay, Edgeworth, let's talk. I'm a lawyer, but I fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Matt, on God, that man is really... Ah!
It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system?
Okay, don't even get started on that with fair trials.
Yeah.
Has there been a single fair trial where the prosecution hasn't tried... Okay, let me rephrase that. Has there ever been a fair trial where the prosecution that isn't Winston Payne hasn't tried to, you know, cheat it to win?
That is true.
Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery?
Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing.
I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah,
I do shout and do trickery.
Like, literally, one of your tactics is literally bullshitting your way out of the problem. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now?
That's my main tactic, dude, is bullshit my way until something good happens. Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on God an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who are suffering and in pain. Wouldn't there be other jobs for that, Phoenix?
Yeah, there's a lot of jobs for that, but whatever suits your boat.
But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. Just don't know what to do.
Right? Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong.
Huh?
We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. And that's all you can do.
People like you and Francisca von Kama are always using all you have to pin me down, including cheating and lying, and making the witnesses lie and say shit too. Who's the good guys here?
Yeah, that's always a very problematic thing.
You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict. For a man I clearly know to be guilty. How do you know he's guilty? Is it because he pulled out a wine glass and turned fucking evil?
Yeah, totally that.
Mr. Attorney, you will get me an acquittal or Maya will die. But I'm not evil.
Totally not evil.
I'm misunderstood.
No. Francisca. She fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is a perfect win record. That's all.
She literally doesn't have that anymore. So what's she fighting for?
I have no idea, Revenge.
And? Isn't that the same as you?
No, Edgeworth is not like that.
Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You were so petty.
I never got that impression of Edgeworth. That was why. I never got that impression.
Yeah, but Phoenix is angry right now.
Yeah.
Confused. And just all around not in good shape and probably really tired. So he's not in the right state of mind for anything.
Oh yeah. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you're mistaken.
What do you...
Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways.
Has Francisca started realizing it because I've beaten her twice?
I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What?
How are you still awake, Pearl?
Yes.
Like, seriously.
Magic.
She had to have been napping throughout the day.
Possibly. Or
Because I've never known an 8-year-old to be able to stay up for over a day.
Or it's just magic.
No, I'm saying during traveling time, they took buses and trains and stuff and she slept.
Oh, yeah, that could also happen, totally.
Because remember, Phoenix doesn't drive and I doubt they're walking everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm betting she's been napping during those trips at least. Because I don't believe she could have stayed up over 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's what it is at this point. I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? Then why? Why are you here now?
The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Mr. Nick, the transceiver! I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wait till you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My. What is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. On Guard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Right? Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Well, that was easy. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am.
Yeah.
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What the heck is aftercare?
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork.
Can I hire you to kill somebody?
For the right price.
Excellent. I want the judge dead. He annoys me. Him and his lobster.
That is what is called client relations, and it is part of an assassin's duty.
An assassin's duty?
Yeah, he's professional. Like, literally, he is an professional assassin. These guys are not just random killers, basically. They take a lot of care to do their job correctly. We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do and enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before. However,
You did, but...
my name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain,
Maya!
it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it that she receives a nice, long nap. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! And with that meowing, we already know where it is, so...
I know. Why is Maya at my house?
I don't know what to say.
Edgeworth!
Hmm?
Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission.
Yes, you. Oh, that. Sounds like a cat. A cat?
It can't be. Cat? Can it?
What is it?
I know where Shelly the killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police unit head for On God Mansion immediately.
Alright. You have it over as well then.
Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. Fight has only just begun.
Yeah. Okay, are we just...
To the mansion!
To the mansion, I guess. Which I think is... where do we go from there? Hello, Gumshoe.
I don't know. Hi, Gumshoe. Dude, go to the mansion. Where the hell is the mansion?
Hotel, because it's right next to the hotel.
I hate...
Living room.
Living room. Go, go, go!
So we just have SWAT and everything showing up?
Maya!
Please answer us, Mystic Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area.
I can't believe it. Butler, all this time, he was the killer.
He and On God were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. By the door. There's a bear. That wasn't there before. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear! But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason, because you can hide things inside it.
A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corda? Why would something like this be here?
Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu.
Do you think that this came through that little door?
This door, it's locked.
Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. That's true, he does break down doors.
Oh, so they're gonna just shoulder barge it together?
Yes.
Yes, I knew it.
Ah, there's no one here.
From the looks of this room, I would say this is On God's private lounge. Look at this, right?
An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals, and a VCR. Check inside the deck. There's a tape that would be an important piece of evidence. We're lucky we'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it.
I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. I said no.
Did you say this?
Yeah, I said no. Sorry,
Okay.
I guess
I
this
didn't hear it, so...
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. I would expect that, I
Oh.
guess.
Yeah. On God's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help?
Mr. Nick! Where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. It's not that tough!
Like, yeah, it's
I can predict one
literally
of
up
3
there.
locations for it!
It's literally there on the tower. Like,
It's either right here, right above it on the top or in the back. That's just how these things work. There's only a few spots. It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape.
If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful.
A huge television and speakers loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say,
I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the nickel samurai on the TV like this.
She did say that, actually.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, that's what she say. Can't believe I just made a joke about Maya. All things considered. Hi, Jewel. I can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like On God taped all his own shows.
There's a little door for Shu in this big door.
I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. I'm sure it was her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. What are you doing, Jewel? This time too, I'm sure.
Heavy?
It's a very small table. I bet we could barely squeeze 3 pearls on there.
Huh.
Are we using... So we all Americans. We're using everything except actual measurements to measure things.
Yeah, I guess so. 3 pearls. Okay. But I wouldn't sit on the table to begin with, Mr. Nick.
Too bad, we're fitting 3 of you on there.
So, I'm wondering, can we, once you're done with this, can we see if we can enter the cellar thing that we saw in with Maya from here?
Maybe. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here.
I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick. So check if you can head somewhere else from here.
I was just making sure I had everything.
Yes, yes.
We've searched all over. It looks like he got away.
I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time.
And now we've lost our only
Oh,
lead.
I bet you. The assassin was smart enough to realize the instant shoo me out, he began to evacuate.
Probably. It's like, oh, shit.
Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar.
Go to sleep! Yeah, you're right.
We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Oh, do you see what was at the bottom of the stairs?
Yep. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impax, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Corda's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impax be in Mr. Angar's mansion?
And why does it say, with love? This might be a clue.
Ah!
What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message.
What?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime back and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever.
Yeah, but you'll be dead if I don't. So...
I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Hurley, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless slunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. That's... No! Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare?
Oh, nothing.
We've searched the house, and this is the last room. Looks like he eluded us.
Edgeworth,
Yes?
as far as clues go, I think this is all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing.
And what is that? Right.
Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. Blow this case wide open and expose the truth.
I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. Time to open that last lock.
Yeah, it's straight to the detention center. Okay. Here we go.
Ah, but here's the thing. We'll worry about this next episode.
No!